Chase McCain.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Samslo33 here, and welcome to Stuck Attack. And today we have one of the Breakout sets at number 6230, ages 8 to 16, 89 pieces, retails for $24.99. It is Stormer XL from the Summer Breakout Wave, and as you can see, I don't have the figure here. Why is that? Well, that's because this is actually going to be an unopened package. As you can see, it's completely sealed on all its sides. Can't open it. No, sir. It's all sealed shut. And yeah, I'm going to be opening it and looking at it and building it for the first time for this video, so that's a little exciting. Yeah. It's from Marcel. What else can I say about him? Yeah, he's not the biggest character from this wave. Speeda Demon is a little larger than he is, but he's still the biggest hero. There's always one XL hero per, I guess it's either year or every, like, sometimes they skip a year or something, I don't know. So, yeah, I guess we should open up Storm XL and see what all the parts we get, because this is a very large character. It's going to be a lot of parts. Alright, I finally laid out all the pieces for this set, and that took like 15 plus minutes, probably more than that. So, yeah, let's get right to it. If you can't see them all, scan over them a little more. There we go. Alright, to start off at the left, we have a bunch of these bone pieces. 2 that look like that. 4 that look like that. Another 6 that look like this. And 2 that look like that. And then we have 2 that look like this. And 1 loner that looks like this. So next we have some of the armor. We have 3 of these white armor pieces, chest pieces. We have, let me move it more centered. 1 that is silver. We have 2 standard blue and a 5 long variety. We have 4 of these 3 long ones in white, and then we have 4 of these 5 long ones, 4 5 long ones in white. Next we have 2 body pieces, one being the larger one with the 2 extra ball joints in the center. The one being a shorter one that's gray and also has the 2 extra ball joints. So, gonna be a bit of a complicated character if it has 2 body pieces. Speaking of body pieces, we have this giant chest plate in white. I think these were in some of the like Ultra Build superhero sets, but the first Hero Factory one is in white and it's in this set. Next we have Stormer's helmet and head, I guess. 1.0 helmet, and the blue Glatorian head. Oops. Whatever, I'll leave it like that. No. Now I have to fix it. Next we have 2 of these pseudo hand pieces in black. Next we have 2 white hands. Next we have 6 of these friction adder pieces. Have a ball joint right there and a clip there. 6 of those. Then we have this very interesting piece, a double-sided socket piece. Very interesting little piece. Get 2 of those. I like that piece a lot. And next we have another interesting piece, being this like 3 long piece with the 3 pins, but it has a ball joint in the center. You get 2 of those. That's another nice piece. I think it's new to this set. We get 2 of the basically the same thing without the ball joint in the center. Next we have one of these attachment things that has like a million different pins and holes and stuff. Next we get 2 of these new giant feet pieces. That's the 2, almost looks like 2 feet combined. Looks kind of weird. Just 2 toes like that. 2 giant toes the size of feet. But anyway, next we have 2 of these blade pieces, the blue, silver, spiel. Next we have 5 of these new like scout drone pieces with the 2 pins on them. I could almost see these being like jetpacks or something. That would definitely be pretty cool. I'd like to see someone make this into a jetpack. Maybe for like smaller than Hero Factory but bigger than minifigure size characters, if you can ever find those. Friends characters! They're jetpacks for friends. Yup. That is exactly what those are. You just need to find a way to attach it to them. Next for the blaster pieces, both of them in gunmetal. Pretty standard. Next we have a blue Xanosphere. Next we have these 2 handcuff pieces. Next we have 3 of the chain links that connect the handcuff pieces. Then we have one of this weird piece. I know this is an older piece. It's like an egg-shaped thing. It has like a mutant axle pin here. You can like fit either 1 in the center or 2 on each side. It's really weird. And it seems like it could be interesting. Then we have one of these rods with the stopper. 2 of these blue pins. 3 of these Exoforce hands. 2 of the red axle pins. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these black pins, but double-sided. And then we have the Hero Core. Kind of skipped out on that earlier. And we also get some stickers, which is a little unusual for Hero Factory set. Lots and lots of stickers. And one last thing I guess I'm going to do. Seems like it might be a good idea since we're looking at the pieces. I can show you the piece index at the end of the booklet. There you go. Try to focus in on them if you want. I think you can get the piece list online somewhere on like Lego.com. So now that we've looked at all the pieces, let's get out Mr. Stackbar. Hello, Mr. Stackbar. Could you please help us out here? You need to rate a set, and we're gonna give it some bricks, depending on what pieces we get. And so, seeing as what we get, I think it's a tough one. I'll be a little generous and go with 4. Now, there are a lot of very interesting pieces here. There's a lot of these little practical pieces like the double-sided connectors. But I think, honestly, actually this body piece is new. I think they've always had the ones without the 2 middle ones. I could be wrong. Maybe Black Phantom had this. I could be wrong. Because I know Scorpio had ones without the 2 ball joints right there. But Black Phantom might have that. So I guess I could be wrong. These things are very cool looking. These are nice. The new feet are cool. There's just a lot of pretty good pieces. Then there's, of course, that. Nice for giant characters. It's not enormous. I feel like I'm being a little generous here, but I think that is above average, and 4 is above average. So yeah, looks pretty good for the mock pieces. Now, to build the set, this is going to be, since I've never built this guy before, and he's kind of big, I'm going to be and he's also, well, I guess I'm going to have to really think outside the box to build this guy. So I guess let's go build him. Let's build him up. Alright, finally built Stormer XL up. Took quite a long time, a lot more stop motion than any other character that I've done on this show. And probably going to get bigger as time goes on. So yeah, that's Stormer. So now that we've built him up, I guess the first thing we're going to do after I cuff these cuffs here so they don't welt around as much is size. So he's, yeah, $25 character. How big is he for $25? And I don't know, he doesn't seem that enormous. I mean, you just look at him. He doesn't have that much going on. I mean, he looks kind of big, but if you look at his legs, there's really not much to them. Like the Rocket XL and Scorpio, I guess Rocket XL has like really thick, giant legs with like 2 limbs each, but no, there's just one limb with giant armor pieces on it and larger limbs. And the upper body is where all the bulk is at, which is very different from most of the other large characters, where they have giant legs and then kind of standard bodies. And the complete opposite for Stormer XL and Inferno XL. Most of this back part is just constructed of bone pieces. There's not much to it. You saw from the building the set. Again, it's just a bunch of bones. It's not much there. So it really just doesn't look that big, honestly. It's just small. Probably should have been more closer to $20. If I can get Inferno XL out here, right here, he's $20. Let's see. He's about the same. Now, he's a little smaller, but not by much. So, and once they start getting more expensive, I think they should get a little larger. I guess he's a little bigger, but not $5 worth bigger. It's weird how they made Inferno XL smaller, but anyway. It's weird how they made him less expensive. So, yeah, what's my break? Oh, God, what fell? Okay, as I was saying, yeah, not that big, so we had 4 bricks for mock pieces. So for size, I'm gonna go 2. He's not too small. I mean, I don't feel like I got ripped off or anything, but he probably wasn't the perfect price for the character that he was, and just could have used a little more to him, maybe a little more filling in these open spots, and it would have given her maybe a higher rank. But I don't know, just not very good, honestly. Alright, now for the play value of Stormer. We can see his basic articulation, except for these handcuffs getting in the way. His articulation's fine, it's good here. I could see this maybe tilting a little too far to the left and right, because it's not one that only bends like this. But I don't see that being too big a problem. Feet move around fine. Arms are good. Can't go too far up. I can do that, I guess. Yeah, both the arms are like that. These blue things do little. You have to adjust them a little bit, but I doubt they'll be moving around too much. Done the most. Okay, sorry about that. Some people had come home. So anyway, these parts I don't see them moving around too much. Again, they could go up like that, but it's supposed to stay down like that, and they should stay down like that for most of the time. Okay, for his head, I think it seems to move all right. You can make him look, that's about as far left as he can go. He looks down, looks a little weird, but he can look down. He can look up fine. Not great articulation in the head, but it's quite surrounded by other things, so doubt it would move very well in the first place. I thought it would be like really hard. Once I built that part, I thought it was like his head's never going to move, but it's that's good. As for if he kind of, honestly, looking at him, he looks really top heavy, but his feet are really large, and he has a lot of those friction adders, which help a lot, which means they don't like tip over slowly and fall like that as easily. I think, yeah, it's pretty good. I do like the use of the larger feet for his feet. It definitely works pretty well. I'm glad they did that. It makes him stand up a little easier. As for his character assets, his weapons, there's this ice sword thing. Can't be removed from the hand, of course. And honestly, I for both his weapons, the other one's just a standard shooter, they look really underwhelming for this XL character. These could honestly be weapons for a $13 character. I mean, of course, it is a weapon for a $13 character, but this really is not that big. It's just kind of small for this giant Stormer. It's not really that big. I could maybe if it was two-handed, I could see it being a like $9 character. I could probably see this on a $13 character. His weapon is so dinky, it's kind of ridiculous. He also has these things which are actually supposed to be like scout drone things that fly around and shoot things. So, yeah. Supposed to do that. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to do that. So, yeah, of course he's got the handcuffs, which are nice to play with. And he just has this one clip on the back. Now, I think what you're supposed to do that is this supposed to do with that is it's supposed to be an alternate way to clip this on. You can clip it onto the back. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but the option's there. Could it go onto the neck, maybe? Doesn't really hit onto the neck very well. It's kind of dangles. Doesn't get in the way as much there, but this would be easier to reach if you were to want to cuff someone. Other than that, nothing really falls off of him very easily. Very durable. Not gonna fall apart. I noticed these pieces are all tilted. I'm not sure if that's just the way that it was packaged, but this does not seem very. Does not look very cool. They're not completely aligned. Looks really weird, like they're scissors or something. So, yep, that's Stormer XL. To rate his play value, I already had the 6 from the last 2 stats. So play value, I'm going to give him a 3. He's decent. He's not the most amazing character. His weapon is cool, but I mean, it's just kind of small. The scout drone thing I think is really cool. Of course, he's very durable, very easy to stand up. I hate when characters can't stand up. That's a pet peeve of mine with Legos. When they're too top heavy and they just fall over all the time. It's hard displaying them and stuff. Oops, whoa, that was cool. But Stormer, he stays up pretty well. You can get him in some nice poses. You can probably lean him on one leg if you really wanted to. Can you? Yep, on one leg. I don't know why I did that, but yeah. Definitely getting him in some cool poses and stuff with the, I don't know why this is play value, but again, articulation is pretty good. Nothing falls apart. It all stays in place. He's just a pretty, he's good for play value. Not great, just good. And now let's get to the final rating of the day, which is cool factor / overall design. So let's take a closer look at Stormer's overall design. So the feet, as I said, these feet are really strange. Just like, almost like a monster's foot, not like a hero's foot, but I guess they're robots. They can do whatever they want with them. If that's the best they could do to make them stand up, then why not? I might clip this somewhere so it doesn't keep swinging around. Okay. And these armor pieces right here, they look really transparent. Like they look really open. Yeah, just from the sides. A lot of open space there. I don't like that. And I feel like these should be more, well, I guess we could put them closer together. But yeah. And here, there's some stickers on this side, but on this side, I guess it's because the cuffs are here, but I do not like this at all. How just half of it has these ice stickers, and the other half doesn't. Not even here, not anywhere. It's just one half. It's stupid. I don't like it. It's not symmetrical. Why? This is not normal. It's annoying me. But anyway, enough of my stupidity. Up at the chest, the big armor piece does look pretty good. Look very nice. The stickers here look good. I mean, the stickers look fine down here too, but again, they're not here is the thing that bothers me. Hero core, it looks all right there. It does look a little plopped on, but I don't know. Doesn't look too bad. His head, if you look at him, his head is like really small. It's almost like they built like a giant armor suit for Stormer. Like, you remember those things from Bionicles, like giant mech suits the original Toa got? They I think they punched things. Did they punch things? They didn't punch things. But just like if you put a Toa in one of those, it doesn't look exactly right. It doesn't look like the Toa is that giant mech suit. This does not look like this head is properly made. It looks really weird, and it just looks tiny. I mean, for the Rocka XL, Rocka's head is like really big, so it fits, and he was made in his head for both his original character and the XL character are there, and they both work. But here, it doesn't really work. It was honestly kind of small for the original Stormer, and it's not kind of, it's slightly under average, but here it just looks tiny. Does not look right at all. Looks like took like steroids or something, just like beefed up like raw, and then his head did not take effect from it at all. But anyway, look at the back. They tried to cover it up here with the armor piece, which is nice, but there's like this big open spot right here, so that doesn't really make much sense. Just kind of open. It doesn't shine through there, but yeah, does look very noticeable there. I like how the scout drones kind of like curve in some spots. Yeah, they just like curve upward, which is really cool in my opinion. And there's just one spot that doesn't have a scout drone. I'm not quite sure why, but I think it works pretty well. I don't know. It may come back to the thing where, you know, he's going to be fighting with this side, and since he'll be fighting with this side, he'll be faced more towards this side. He won't be like facing straight or towards this way when he's fighting with his sword. So this looks a little heavier armored, even though you don't want the scout drone just taking hits, I assume. And they might have just wanted room for the gun. I don't know if that's just me. As I said earlier, the weapon does look a little small for him, but it does look cool. It's just these blades. Looks pretty cool. Looks like kind of like a standard sword, and it's like lasers on the side almost. That thing looks pretty cool. There's a little bit of blue up here. There's a little bit of blue sky throughout the whole thing. I think the blue is I think it's a little underplayed. The blue up here is a lot darker than some like the icy blue on some of the other things. So I think they could have added a little more blue to him. He's mostly white, which I guess this time he's intended to be in more of a snowy area, but I don't know. He looks like he should be a little more blue. Not quite enough blue all over him. But yeah, it's just not a huge gripe. Yeah, that's Stormer. That's just never mind. Not much else to say. Guess we can get out the stack bar. We had the original 9 points, and I guess something I should point out is that before I said this is that Stormer is by far the coolest hero of Breakout. I mean, he has got like all the stickers here. The stickers, like all icy, looks really cool. Like all the blue ice looking stuff and the like the icy blue sword. I mean, that is definitely cool. It's cool. I mean, how could you not? That's so obviously just cool. That's just cooler than like Furno. That's really not that cool. This is cool. But enough about his body temperatures. I guess we should get to how much I like the figure as based on his looks. So for Stormer XL, I'm going to give him a 3 for cool factor. And there you go. That is Stormer XL. I don't think he looks too great. He's pretty good for one of the heroes. A lot of the heroes are kind of bleh. So I'd say Stormer XL is probably one of the best of them. But he's not amazing. Again, a lot of his assets look really tiny. His weapons, his head are just minuscule compared to his body, which is like giant and looks really tough. Like you do not want to mess with this guy. He's the freaking leader of the, I guess is he the leader of the team? I think he is. Because like Furno and Rock are also kind of the leader of the teams. But he was like the original Alpha team leader. But yeah. That's Stormer XL. Yeah. Thanks for watching. And next time on Breakout Reviews, we'll be reviewing Speed a Demon because, well, he's the last one. And for the next Breakout review, or for the next Brain Attack one, we're going to be doing Furno XL. So, 2 XLs in 1 week. Kind of the nice theme I have going on here. So, Stormer XL. Little older character. I had to actually buy him off Amazon for a cheap price, but I still had to buy him off Amazon. And I'm pleased with my purchase from Amazon. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more Breakout and Brain Attack videos in the future. Later.